I know that there's gonna be people who resonate with my message, and if I'm gonna be really honest with you, this feels uncomfortable. Yeah, like I'm not used to recording like this, but God has put that in my heart. I feel like I have to put this message out, that someone out there who needs it, can hear what I have to say and the wisdom that I can provide. Right? So, just to give you some background, currently I'm dealing my current challenge, you say. A month ago, I was really minding my own business. I was growing my relationship with God. Right? I was growing my relationship with God. And I wasn't really thinking much. That was the only focus. I was just entirely focused on God and growing through it. But then about on a Sunday, me and this girl, I've known her since middle school. Well, I've known her since primary, but we weren't really that close up until that point. So she asked me she could go to my house. So because I did her club project when she was away, as a form of kindness. And yeah, she went to my house. But of course, we didn't really do it that much. Instead, we talked a lot more. We spent the time, get to know each other. And my friends, they like to just tease just like me, right? We like to tease each other, and they've teased me before about her, but I never paid that much attention to it. But after that day, I've been starting to I was starting to wonder, right? Like, why did this suddenly happen? Like, why is she in my life? Like, do I have feelings for her? Like, I felt when I was with her, when I was spending time with her, I felt peace, right? I felt comfortable. And, of course, that was still the time that I was really only infatuated. But as the weeks went by, I've noticed that God, He's taught me, He's been teaching me how to love, and even then I'm still trying to learn. During this stage, I've had a lot of moments during those weeks where I would just overthink. God, why is she in my life? Like, why do I have this feeling? Like, I've even prayed to God to remove her. She's not for me. I've done everything. I've tried my hardest to focus on God when I was still overthinking. And I felt hopeless. I felt very hopeless during that time. Like, I just told, like, at some point, I was like, God, please just end this already. Like, end. It's like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. This unbearable pain that is within my heart, because there's all sorts of thoughts, there's all sorts of hindrances that blocks my focus away from hearing what God truly has to say to me. And and then, like, I can't remember, but I think it was a week ago. For a full week, I was like, God, okay, God, I'm giving this to you. I don't want to think about her anymore. I just want to focus on you, focus on my purpose again. But then, I was doing that. I was writing what I found to be my ideal wife. And last week, I was just minding my own business. That was supposedly the time that I told her I was gonna tell her something, right? And I canceled that idea. But then, as I was minding my own business, some of my classmates / friends came up to me and say, hey, did you know that she likes you? She actually likes you, and we heard that you're gonna tell her something. You're gonna confess, right? So, like, okay, sure. At that point, I didn't want to think about it too much because I've already dealt with a lot of sadness, with a lot of pain, all because of my own thoughts. And that's one of the things that I've learned from this, is that our thoughts can make or break us. It can heavily influence how we act, talk, behave to ourselves and to other people. And just like it implies in the Bible, that we must guard our own hearts, for everything that we do flows from it, and that it's very important to have discernment, to discern the message of God, which is the message of God, which is the message of the adversary. And yeah, now, as I continue my story, I confessed, and when I finally confessed, I was surprised to find out that she actually liked me back. Not liked me back, but she liked me. She felt the same way for me weeks before, and that was during the time I bought her ice cream, I think. Yeah. And yeah, that for the next few days, it made me very hopeful. And I don't want to act as if she's my wife or my spouse, that this is it, she's the one. But I know that if I focus on that mindset, that it won't really serve me much. It won't really serve much purpose. That it could lead me astray from what God wants for me, right? And currently, I've noticed that she's starting to lead me astray from God, not because of her or anything like that, but because of my own actions. Like, I'm starting to get complacent with my walk with God, and especially during the time where I felt like God is the reason why I'm making this video right now, is the reason why I have this channel, is because God is telling me to use what I have, to use the blessings that He's already given me. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, I can't think of anything else other than making videos for the sake of helping someone. And That's what I wanted to do back then, but I didn't really act on it up until now, right? So that's what I want to do. I want to get back on God. So what could we learn from this? To me, personally, I think what we could learn from this is that to just trust on God's time. The things that He wants us to do during these times, to just trust in Him. Even when logic fails, even when things don't make sense. That faith is what helps us grow. It helps to nurture us and overall improves our relationship with God. It allows us to seek Him more so than what we've originally had in mind. And I think it's a beautiful thing that God wants to bless me with bigger blessings as the months come. Like, I'm currently gonna be like at 11th grade, right? I'm gonna be my first year of senior high school. That may not be the same for everyone in a lot of countries, but for me, and it's a big leap. Seeing how far I've come, it's definitely a big thing. And as I get closer to those blessings, that I feel like God is preparing me to become the future version that He wants me to be. That's why I stepped out of faith to make this video right now, even when it feels uncomfortable, even if there's some background noises, which I apologize if you guys hear. But faith inevitably is what helps you move. Without faith without works is dead. And without faith, you can't get to anywhere that you're supposed to go. You can't move in the direction that you're supposed to go. That you must entrust everything to God, no matter what. Even when it feels scary, even when it feels uncertain, even if it feels painful. That's all I wanted to share for today. I'm sorry, this is my first time. I really apologize, but I hope that you guys learned something today. And I hope that I also learned something too, as as I progress through these videos. And I hope that whatever you're going through right now, that you would step out of faith and just believe that God can make anything happen, that He can help you get out of your situation and to live up to His plans for you to prosper and overall become successful. That's really all. Thank you guys. God bless.